What's going on, guys? Major Rushmore here, otherwise known as Simon. Welcome along to day 51 of my weight loss journey. Thank you so much for joining me as always. Really appreciate your company. Okay, to recap on yesterday, I had porridge for breakfast with banana and honey with some milled chia seeds and blueberry. That goes down really well as always, although it's not as nice as the toasted flaxseed crunch that I used to have. Didn't have a cappuccino at home because we went up to Kildare Village for my wife's birthday, bring her out for a day of shopping. And up there, the first thing I done was I got a what do you call it? Iced matcha latte. That's what it was, yeah. And that was absolutely disgusting. I drank about half of it, but it just tasted like sour milk or something. Oh, it was terrible. I remember getting them before and they were lovely. I don't know what. I don't know what it was. Just something completely different about it. Sour milk is what I got off it. Then after that, the next thing I would have had was a McDonald's, which was a McCrispy, chicken McCrispy burger, I guess. I wasn't going to do it. I was going to wait till I got home and make my chicken flatbread. But my wife said, look, it's only around 500 calories, if that, maybe slightly more. And we're all bringing the girls to it anyway, so I might as well just pick it up. So I got a large chicken McCrispy meal, and I had the Pepsi, or not the Pepsi, the Coke Zero with that, and my wife had the French fries with it, out of it. Yeah, after that, then when I got home, I had a prawn stir fry with wholemeal noodles, and that went down really nicely. Okay, let me see. In terms of fluid intake, it was all over the shop. As I mentioned, probably had a pint of water in the morning with my porridge. Then I had half of that iced matcha latte, and then I would have had a cappuccino up there as well. And then I had that large Coke Zero, and then I probably had about 2 pints of water when I got home. Let me see. That's all that's caught up on the food and water and food and fluid intake, I guess you could say. And then in terms of work, I didn't do any work, but I did do a bit on my side project on my treasure hunting. So that was basically just making another video for one of the power ups called Riddle Remix, where I give 3 free riddles, and they're progressively lead you to the treasure. However, they're kind of complex in a way to solve. They're not easily solvable, really. You have to really have your game about you. But by combining the 3 of them together, you will get a general picture of the area where the treasure is. But there's an option for a power up, which you can buy, called Riddle Remix, which will simplify the riddles and dumb them down a bit, make them slightly easier to solve. So that's what I was doing, an explainer video for those. And then I also started one for the next power up, which was I can't remember. Okay. Let me see. Where was I? Oh, jeez, this is all over the place. Yeah, that's us all caught up on yesterday, and I shall talk to you in the next segment. Up, Tony. Up. Alright, breakfast time. Different bowl today. It's not as thermally insulating as the other ones are. It's kind of hot to touch now. Very milky as well. Couple of problems there. I don't have the banana either. We're out of bananas. Wife had said she was going to pick some up yesterday, but never did. But sure, c'est la vie. And down to the almost end of the honey. Let me put some of this in anyway. Just I don't think I'm going to be able to get another go out of it at all. Maybe I'll scrape one more out of it tomorrow. It's very viscous at the bottom. I just need to give it a helping hand here. you know what? There's not enough honey coming off it, to be honest. It's very low on the honey today. Low on honey, low on banana. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I'm going to have to take the plunge and just scrape out the jar of honey. Just get it all out there. There's not enough for tomorrow. Here's what we have left. Right, that's that honey gone. Thank you, honey. You've served me well. Shit, I forgot to put this in with the spoon. All over the place. Forgetting my routine, forgetting my structure. I just have to sprinkle a bit in. It was very clumpy yesterday. I didn't like that, so I'll just sprinkle a bit in on the surface now. I probably had too much on a heaped spoonful, so I wasn't enjoying it. Honey is all, or the porridge is already very milky, but I still need a drop of cow milk in it to temper it down a bit. I don't like it when it's too hot like that. Let me just taste it just to see, is it too hot? Actually, you know what, it's tolerable. It's fine. It'll do the job. Got a nice sweet spot. Maybe I didn't mix up the honey enough. There's probably a blob of honey under it somewhere in that point, and I seem to have gotten a spoonful of it there a second ago. Very sweet. Yeah, I prefer it when it's very milky. Just goes down easier. I'm actually enjoying it without the banana. Believe it or not. Right, where was I? Plan for the day in work is to continue on with the go live checklist for the payment terminal integration. I'm on the refund side of that now, so just working through that. I'd love to get that finished today if possible, but it remains to be seen. There's quite a few scenarios left, about 20 different scenarios that you have to validate and check. Once I get those done, I'll have to book a session in with the team at Dojo, the payment provider. And they'll join me on a video call and they'll just go through each scenario, and I'll demonstrate to them that we're achieving the result of the scenario, you know, the desired result. And once that's done, then they'll give us the authorization to go live in production, and that means that in one of our tenants of our software, they have like 15 GP surgeries all over Ireland. They'll have to go live in one pilot location, just to test to make sure everything is right. And then once everything is working in the normal scheme of things, in a normal day of business, we can open it up to all tenants of the software, and it should just work then from that point. So it's a good process, a good structured approach to it, and should be fault free hopefully. So yeah. All right, that's it. I shall talk to you in the next segment. All right, lunchtime. What I have here is sourdough bread, whole grain sourdough bread with mashed avocado, scrambled eggs, salt, pepper, chili flakes, and I mixed in a bit of lime juice when I was mashing up the avocado. So yeah, washing it down with a can of Pepsi Max. Been looking forward to this, so let's see. Oh my fucking God. So tasty. I love the little bit of zestiness that the lime juice gives it. I cut open a lime and I squeeze it into the avocado, like I said. I love the little bit of heat from the chili flakes. I love the texture of the bread and the egg and avocado. Everything about it is just unbelievable. And the great thing about it is I have 3 more of those half slices to go. So I'm absolutely delighted. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this off camera and I shall talk to you in the next segment. Alright, supper time now. What I have here are Salmon Darnes, sweet potato mash, and carrots and parsnips by the looks of it. Alright. Let's put the obligatory salt and pepper on. Just had her dropping my daughter Leah down to her friend's party, and they're having a sleepover or whatever. I took the wrong fucking turn. I ended up about 20 kilometers away. Well, 10 kilometers there and 10 kilometers back, further than I should have. Oh, I'm absolutely wrecked because of it. Alright, here we go. Here we go. So nice. Just words can't describe how nice it is. I had intended on spending a few more hours on my treasure hunt, doing those videos and stuff, but that journey now they're taking a lot out of me. I think I'll just go on the game and relax for the rest of the night, to be honest. So, yeah. I'll just finish this one off here. Okay. Weigh in there tomorrow. Kind of looking forward to that, to see what the damage is. And yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And I shall talk to you in the next segment. Next video. All the best. Bye-bye.